mista-e.
According to what people say, love is blind. Can somebody help me see in between the lines?
Can we at least agree I'm yours and you're mine?
We just need to be willing to fight for our love.
I don't wanna fight no more. I just wanna love you back.
And I want you here, so I'm gonna fight for our love. I'm gonna fight for love.
You and me,
You and me,
you and me.
you and me, yeah. I travel down this road of love and
Hey,
of love and
we want to see. People want to know.
And the people want to see.
All right, well, you're right on
People
time.
want to see.
We was waiting on you. Everybody else is
I
tuning
know
in.
it.
Again, everybody, welcome to Love and War Talk. We do this every Monday night. We've already introduced ourselves. We'll do it again. I'm Ebony Mose.
I'm your girl, Delight.
Did Mr. freeze up? What kind of shit is this?
That shit.
Say what?
It's
And
Instagram.
It's
It ain't your
Mr. E,
phone.
man. Y'all know
It's your
Mr. E.
boy, Mr. E.
That's right. Religion and relationships.
We're
That's the
going to
hot
get
topic.
into it. Okay, tonight, how important is it for people to have the same religious beliefs to have a successful relationship? I mean, there's a lot of people out here nowadays. They're Christians, they're Muslims, they're Hindu. So much going on. I know it's a very touchy subject, and it's very hard dating nowadays because now people are now, how do you say more,
You're dating-
multicultural. You're dating
You're
more
dating
multicultures, and
Yeah.
and in that you're dating people who have multi-religious beliefs, or even nowadays atheists. People don't even
You so
believe.
right.
So it's like, do you cancel people when you don't have the same religious beliefs, or do you give them the time of day? Are you not allowing somebody to be themselves, or are you judging them? All those questions come into play when we talk religious and religion and
know,
relationships.
And it's weird because everybody's so sensitive now, which makes everybody so liberal. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
nobody wants to be judged for what their belief is, or if their belief is different than yours. Don't nobody want to be judged. Everybody's like, it's real sensitive. So sometimes you can't say, well, yo, if you're not on my religion, or we can't really talk about religion because everybody's sensitive about it. Everybody's sensitive about their race,
Okay.
their status, their gender.
Everything. That we are we are in a very hypersensitive.
People are just now really
hypersensitive,
accepting,
Right.
what do you call it? Biracial dating, or not? What is it? It's not even biracial. What's the other word? I'm saying it wrong. Not biracial dating.
Interracial.
Interracial dating. I knew I
Yeah.
was saying it wrong. It's New Year's Eve, man.
Yeah.
We've been on champagne and everything else.
Man, she put her foot in some black eyed peas. You
Oh, I
hear
sure
me?
did. And the
What?
greens. Don't leave out the greens
Greens.
now.
We made church.
And the salmon. Don't leave out the
And the
salmon.
salmon.
Everything had their foot in it.
The
and
rice, the everything, cornbread, bro. We ate good tonight. So that sorry, and we already it's flowing.
It's
So
fun, but
anyway,
anyways, Black Rhino Derek said he said it's not. It's not really about, or it's not.
He said,
It's really
yeah.
about being understanding and respectful of each other. And then,
And I disagree. Can I just
Go
jump
ahead.
in? I know you my boy, Derek, but I totally disagree. Because right now, it's the rise of the Satanists. It's a lot of satanic people or atheist people that just don't have any beliefs. So that to me would be very hard to be with a person that's an atheist.
It's definitely hard because, again, you're like, well, what do
If
you
I'm
believe
Christian,
in? What do
you
you
know?
believe in? Right. You got to believe in something.
Right.
I'd rather date you if
I
you're
remember-
Muslim or Islam, whatever it is, before you just be atheist. Believe some kind of God.
Well, see,
but the devil. Not that
but no,
one.
I believe in him too. I believe there is a real strong enemy.
We
And-
believe the devil, believe of the devil, but
Right.
we don't believe in the devil is what I'm getting at.
No, he's not. We don't
don't
play
worship
honor
him.
and worship him.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right.
But
Right.
there are people out there that do, or just are atheists. So I met,
Yeah.
let's talk about the mailman. He that
What was
remains
he?
nameless. He told me that the Bible was an entire book written by like a Shakespeare and King Arthur, and this what I believe in is totally false. And it was very hard to like ever see him as potentially being my husband. I could never go further with him
when he believes something like that,
because I've been raised the way I've been raised, and I believe in what I believe in, and I need somebody that's on that same accord. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it goes deeper than that too. When you have certain religions, some of these religions have very strict beliefs, like meaning you can only date within that religion.
Like Muslim
or
women, they
that
have
race.
to wear the hair wrap or
you
the
know what
garb.
I mean? They don't allow you to date outside of the race or the religion, period. It's like restricted, you know, in some of these religions.
And
so
women are very controlled.
the
Women,
family
they Middle
arrange
Eastern
your
women,
marriage, you know?
they sit in the back seat. The women sit in the back seat.
Yeah.
I heard the son was sitting in the front
Exactly.
seat. They're treated. They got to cover up, and I just couldn't see myself even converting to like someone who's a Muslim. We have two different.
I
believe.
views.
Yeah, you know, we should respect everybody.
So many.
I do respect everybody.
Being out here
And
in
love
California,
everybody.
I've now been more open, like I said, dating just multicultures, and so I've ran into Greek men, Indian, all different types, and I like them. You know what I mean? But they have different. All of them have different religions, Orthodox, Greek. It's so much stuff out here, and it's like, okay,
Or Jewish.
When you start telling me, and we get into this, that you know, sometimes when you date, you have those conversations, and it's like, okay, well, how do you tell them that this is not going to work?
Well, people typically, I would say this: if you are dating a Jewish man and his religion is Judaism, they want you to convert to Judaism before you can even get married. Mm-hmm. Or so that's what I'm saying. When it comes to religion, I think that we all should be not tolerant, you know, but we just should be open and respectful of everybody's beliefs. But when it comes to being intimate with me and you being on the same page, if I get up every morning and pray and you don't, and that annoys you, and we're not on the same page spiritually, I don't think there's no foundation to me. That's the foundation of my relationship with, you know,
right.
I have a relationship with God. And I just wanted to make this one last point. It's a lot of people that women or men or church, if you with somebody who goes to church regularly, I've known couples that really kind of split apart because she's always at church. And that might be a little bit too much for that, you know, that individual. So go ahead and say what you're going to say. Yeah. If you let Mr. E make a point, and then you go ahead and read that.
Right.
Go ahead, Mr. E.
I can finally see the comments now. So shout out to Bebe, because she just said something good. She said that you know, the Bible say, "Be ye not unequally yoked." You know,
right?
And unequally yoked is not just religion. It's also how you look at the religion. So if you look at Christianity like a religion and not a lifestyle, there could still be a problem. You know what I'm saying? There could still be a problem because, to me, Christianity is a lifestyle. But I definitely don't believe in being believe in being unequally yoked with anybody. I mean, you know, because we have to have a common grounds and a common principle. So I have to be able to refer to the Bible or refer to God when communicating with my wife and my family. So
absolutely.
I mean, it's not going to work. It's not going to work if you don't believe that, because now we don't have a common foundation
in your household. And then how are you bringing up your children? Like,
that's another thing that could be a problem. If y'all not on the same page spiritually, and you trying to raise your children for this belief, and then you trying to raise your children for that belief, that could be a problem.
There's plenty of problems, like dealing with somebody, I guess, or dating somebody with a different religion than you. There was a couple of people that posted some, I guess, pretty much their situations. Here is one, and I'll go straight into it. This guy I was seeing is Arabic. I'm mixed, but my Hispanic upbringing did not go well with his family. Like, I can't even talk. I'm sounding like you now. His family. He warned me they'd probably be wary of my tattoos and the fact that I work and don't go to school. It was way too serious for me to even try, but sucks. We were really great together. Here's another one. It wasn't the only reason, but religion did play this is the continue. It wasn't the only reason, but religion did play a large part in one of my breakups. When we met, He wasn't very religious, but the longer we were together, the more he started going to church and his attitude started to change. He began talking about family values, like him being the head of the family, and how I would need to be more, how I would need to be more of the housewife type if he was going to consider marriage. We broke up not long after that, and from what I can gather, we don't speak. He married someone else about 4 months after we broke up. So he was looking for a wife. He went to church.
He went to church. He changed his life.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
It ain't nothing wrong with that. But the girl he ended up meeting, he probably met her in church, and they're gonna make a lifestyle, like Mr. E say, a lifestyle. He having trouble issue with the phone right now, but we gonna pray for Mr. E. Everybody pray for Mr. E.
I got it on the charger.
I can't believe you can actually see your comments. That's a blessing.
You seeing the condoms.
The condoms.
That's the next topic.
That's the next one. This is from an atheist Indian.
Oh my God.
This person says, I've never been able to seriously date someone from my own culture because I'm not traditional enough. I'm Indian, but I'm an atheist, child-free, and on the far side of liberal. Yeah, my relationships all failed because of at least one of those.
He's special.
Wow.
He's special.
He's very unique.
Like the one guy. Everybody knows, if y'all don't know, but now you know, somebody is clowning because I said condoms.
That's baby. That's baby the realest.
Baby, girl.
I see you, Ebony, with the burning bush. What's going on? Oh, yeah, it's New Year's Eve. That could mean I was over here trying to read Derek's comments. You know, I got to scroll all the way if there's so much going on.
Yeah, anybody that knows, I love that show. Ready to love.
Mike Bless. We're mutual followers. We actually follow each other on Instagram, and he's gorgeous.
It's fine.
But watching that show, I was like, oh, he got a spiritual advisor. What's going on here?
He got he's into some type of African religion. I wrote it down too.
What it does.
Anyways, gosh, it was in my topics folder. I think it was in my topics folder
right now.
Okay. Anyways, wait a minute. But Mike Bless, Ifa. It's a religion. It's an African religion, and he has a Baba, and he took the girl to meet his Baba, and they was sitting down, and he was like, kind of doing what we do when we pray, and he was, and it was like he had some circle. To me, it was witchcraft. It was straight up witchcraft, child. I'm sorry. There's only one religion. And then, see, that's why it would be, I'm the wrong person to try to date if you anything other than, I'm just going to say, I'm not even a Christian. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God. And I'm just a follower of Christ. Okay, that's what I'm not even. I'm so deep. I don't even want to call myself no Christian. You know what I'm saying? I'm a follower of Christ.
I'm so deep.
Because Christians do a lot of stuff I ain't really. So you don't even be. If you a Christian, we can have some issues. That's how weird I am.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, because my sister is kind of tripping off of me because I don't celebrate Christmas anymore. Because Christmas is it's a pagan holiday.
But
straight up.
It was really about how my mom was a Christian woman, but she also, she celebrated on Christmas.
Mama didn't know no better.
She decorated and did all that good stuff. I know, and I understand. But I still pull out my little decoration.
And she got I put on lights because Jesus is the light of the world. You get what I'm saying? And he's the reason for the season. So if somebody's
the reason for the season,
celebration type of Christmas type of person, I'm not the right girl you trying to be with. Now I'm gonna cook up something mean. We gonna eat. But I'm just saying, anyway, Santa Claus, Saint Claus.
I
can go real
Saint Nicholas.
Saint Nicholas.
I ain't doing it. So
Derek said he got me, boo.
I got you. Boo.
I be having.
Look,
you sounding like what's his name over here?
Okay, but Mr. E, if we said we're not gonna go that long. You know what? It's New Year. We know people got plans. What's your plans tonight?
What up, Jordan? Happy New Year's Eve, hun.
Man, unfortunately, I got packed all night.
Oh man!
I start moving all this stuff out of here tomorrow, and there's a lot of stuff.
That's your day.
You had a big house. That's your day, Nicole.
And women folk, y'all don't like to get rid of nothing. Like y'all gonna keep something.
Oh no, we gonna go get some containers.
We hold no to
it. I got magazines, bro.
Don't carry it. And then don't want to carry it. Don't want to pick nothing up. But want to keep
whatever.
You married us. Okay, y'all married.
Y'all married
Jesus.
us. Why y'all
That's
can't just
what
be men and do
happened.
manly shit? Y'all pick the
That's
shit
what-
up. We
I
pack the
just-
shit. Y'all pick it up and carry
I'm
the
waiting
shit.
on Bob.
They don't
How
even
about
want to
that?
pack.
We packing
They
it.
don't
And
even
y'all
want
we
to pack. They don't
moving the
want to
shit.
They don't want to pack. They don't want to.
Now, Mrs.
That big
Jones,
house
now,
on that
Mrs.
hill,
Jones,
baby. That
that
big
ain't
house
me,
on the
though.
hill. They got a lot to pack
That
up.
ain't me. That ain't
A
me.
lot
I
to
go
pack
so
up.
hard. You don't understand how hard I go. When it's time to move, y'all don't
I go
understand. It's
hard,
time to
too.
get all this
Take it
stuff,
easy,
get it up, do it up. Let's go and get up out of here. I got
You
the
know what
truck.
Miss Jones doing right now?
What Miss Jones doing?
Miss Jones sleep.
Oh,
You
man.
bet-
Not
you
when you're
better
in the
stop
middle of a
lying.
move. On a New Year's.
She would be on. She would
Oh,
be on
man.
the show if she wasn't. She
Somebody better
sleep.
put on a
She
pot of
hungry.
coffee. You better put on a pot of coffee and get to moving.
We gotta roll. We got to get up out of there. Y'all moving
Put on a pot
tomorrow?
of coffee and get to moving.
But hold on, we've been having boxes packed for like weeks.
Right.
Oh,
But now
man.
it's time for the get down. So guess
Time
what?
to get on the ball.
Okay, so
It's
guess
time to
what?
get on the ball.
We ain't gonna keep you too long. Ebony,
We
did you
won't.
have some stats?
We did have some stats, but
Back into the topic of the show, religion and relationships isn't important
Right.
for the success of a relationship to be on the same page spiritually. Ebony, you got some stats?
oh man, let's see. Well, religious compatibility isn't on the top of the mind of people nowadays. A lot of people nowadays, they're not looking for compatible religious beliefs. They're looking for if we get along, if we like the same shows, if we like the same hobbies, things like
outdoor
that.
activities.
Outdoor activities, things like
Well,
that.
outdoor activities could be going to the church or prayer
But still, not a lot of people are doing that.
or reading the Bible.
I haven't had
Bible
one guy
study.
ask me, and I've invited a few people to church, and they turned me down. I said, well, damn, you really ain't trying to find them. But anyway.
Right.
I look
You
at
can't
it.
turn
I
a girl
look
down
at
when
it.
she offer you the church. You really ain't trying to
He ain't the
smash
one.
them.
He ain't the one.
Hey, we can
Well,
get,
I look
we
at
can
it
get
like
high
this.
together on our way to church. How about that? Black Rhino. Look, I'm just playing.
I
I'm
look
just
at it
playing.
like this: when you marry, you trust in your life with somebody, and I'm not gonna trust my life with somebody that don't believe in the same thing I believe in. I'm just
Right.
not gonna do
Man,
it.
y'all got to be on the same page.
You
Equally
got to
yoked.
be. Got to be.
Cousin Bebe said equally yoked.
Equally.
Yeah,
Equally.
yeah.
It says
Uh-huh.
only
Yeah.
44% of Americans say shared religious beliefs are very important for a successful marriage, compared
Oh,
to
wow.
66% who say having shared interests, meaning just having shared interests, period.
That's damn near 50-50.
Right. 63% who say satisfying sexual relationships.
See, sex, y'all be
And
always putting sex first.
62% who say sharing household chores. You do
That's
the dishes,
right.
you take out the
'Cause
trash.
if somebody over there asleep, Mrs. Jones,
Wait,
sharing the household chores.
What
Look, she
up,
gonna
Chase
get me
Pat?
later. Lady, she gonna get me later.
Chase
Chase Pat, what's up? I
Chase
just
Pat on
seen
here?
the
What
boy.
up, Chase? Pat is on this
Look,
thing.
I just
I need
seen
some
the boy.
glasses. I'm like,
She gonna need some glasses in the new year in 2019.
2019. Chase Pat, what's up? Happy New Year's Eve.
Hey, I just seen Chase Pat at the liquor
Oh,
store.
then you
He
just
had
froze
up.
he
He
had
froze
a bag,
up.
he
We
had a
just gonna
bag of
pray.
Louis 13 walking at the liquor store, spending $20,000 in the liquor store, man.
Man, where he at tonight? I
Chase
wish I
Pat
was in
ballin'.
Dallas. If we was in Dallas, we would not be here right now. We would be like, Mr. E, we can't do the phone.
We can't do the phone show.
tonight.
We can't do the
phone
show.
show tonight. We can't do it.
We can't do the phone show, bitch. That's what this is. The phone show.
The Instagram
Happy New Year to
Live.
you, baby.
Yeah. Well, anyways, these are some good stats. This was a good hot topic today, and it's a quick short one because we're gonna let everybody get back to what they doing and celebrating. We just wanted to holler at y'all. We was out last week, Christmas Eve, but we came back on tonight. This is the last show
Of 2018, y'all.
What? The last show of the year. The last show of the year.
Last show.
And
of
we thank y'all for
2018.
rocking with us, man. Y'all been rocking
It's
with us.
tough, man.
It's
It's been a tough year.
Yeah,
Woo,
we
I'm
trying
ready to
to.
get into 2019. There's so
Well,
much more in store. I'm ready.
That's right. You know, coming soon. She got an online store getting ready to drop. She been
Oh man, I've been
putting
working
her store
nonstop.
together all weekend
That's
long.
cool.
So I'm proud of her on that. We'll be announcing a big
The
grand
big-
opening
yeah,
coming
you
soon.
know we will be
That's
doing
awesome.
that.
Mr. E gonna be in his brand new house. Make
Yeah.
sure you find a good room. I want you to have a studio room. I don't want you to be
He got a
looking
nice
with the
studio
China-
room. You been to that house over there, the big house?
Is that
on
the
hill?
studio right there?
Nah, he in the living room. He
He
always
always
take
be
his
in the
ass
living
down in
room.
the living room.
Make sure you have good Wi-Fi connection.
Man, I got good Wi-Fi connection. They don't have nothing to do with
In
my
2019, make sure you got good.
Man,
And
that's
you can
crazy.
see these comments. I don't know
My
what you
Wi-Fi is
did.
better than anybody's Wi-Fi in Dallas.
All
That's
I
why
know
you
is
in
you
the
better
living
be
room
able to
and not
see
the
these
studio.
comments.
It's the fastest. It's the fastest. Hey, can we do a people want to know real quick?
What's your people want to know?
Real
Lord.
quick.
What's going? We got plenty of time. We only been on 20 minutes. We ain't even been on that
Okay.
long.
Well, my battery ain't gonna last that long. But listen,
Okay.
the people want
And
to know
charge
real
your phone
quick.
at 2019.
Shade.
People want to know. Go
What's
ahead.
up, Shay? Okay, people
No,
want to
he
know.
said, "What's up, Shade?" No, no, Bebe said Shade, and she put some glasses across.
Oh,
Never mind.
Oh.
Never mind.
People wanna know.
Happy New Year to you too, boo boo.
okay. Real quick, the people want to know. I know y'all probably ain't thought about this, but it's been
What?
a cool year, and I want to know what are y'all's favorite topics that we did this year? Just your favorite ones, or the ones that just stood out.
Oh my God. Yeah, you know it's the show that stood out to me. And remember
What's that?
when that dude
I'm like trying to think what the hell we
got
talked
on the
about.
show? I don't even remember I just remember the dude I said I was face punishing.
Yeah.
Remember that dude? He
That
said
face punishing.
he thought I was an older girl because I had my own apartment, but we were the same age the whole time. And he was thinking he was trying to shame me for I guess taking advantage of him sexually on the show.
The one that she thought
I was
gonna
like,
come
that
back
was
and
lit.
sue her.
Oh my
That was
God.
lit.
I had to
The one
confirm
she
thought
how
was
old
gonna
he
come back and
was
sue her.
because he made me feel some type of way after that show. Yeah, no,
That was lit.
that it was hella funny, but then it was not funny.
It wasn't
Somebody
funny.
trying to make you out there look
What's
like
the
you
and I would think my favorite
mess
one would be
around with
the
somebody younger.
best
Like,
and worst professions to date. And I'm trying to think, what show did he come out of nowhere? Was it on that one?
it was a show, and
But-
he came out of nowhere. He was all in the comments. He ain't did that no more. Maybe did I block him? No, I didn't
I don't
block
know.
him. I ain't really the blocking
Oh.
type,
I'm the blocking type.
but yeah, I
ain't gonna
wasn't
block nobody in
appreciative of that.
2019.
No, you won't
Okay,
be
I'm
blocking
lying.
people.
Okay. I'm like, okay, I'm lying.
All right, so what was your favorite?
Like I said, I think it was the best and worst professions to date because that was a really
that was fun.
It kind of put me up on game too, like what I need to be looking for in 2019.
I don't know how we gonna get her married. I am praying.
I'm
for
not in a
Ebony
rush. I'm trying to get my
find a
life
husband.
situated, and I don't want any kids or any husbands until I know exactly where I just want to. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll find love when it's time.
Okay.
My granny had kids when she had my grandmother my great grandmother had my granny when she was 49. So I said, Lord,
Yeah.
folks, in my family, we can have them babies if we need to have them.
Your mom was fine.
You know what? You better
I'm
leave
just
my
saying.
mama alone.
I miss
I'm
her.
just saying.
And tomorrow is the death anniversary of my dad too. He passed on New Year's of
man.
last
New
year.
Year's.
So
You know what? Mine just.
I'll be trying
yeah,
to
my dad.
hold it
No,
together.
my brother, he passed on the 23rd. So I'm with you. With you on that.
Yeah. So that it's anyways,
Damn.
that happened on New Year's, so we kind of always remember that because even though we have different fathers, her father was still like my father. If mom's was with you, you was like my daddy
Right.
for a little short time.
And
That's
for him
all it was.
right.
I don't blame him because your mom was fine. I'm
You
just
know
saying.
what?
Fine.
And you know what? My mama taught us how to
Listen.
cook. Let me tell you, this girl put her foot in the black
Mama
eyed peas
came
and
through
did.
me in spirit tonight.
All
She
right.
sure
Right on.
did. And the black
Right
eyed
on.
peas. You got to cook. The key is this. We ain't got no
Go
sex
ahead.
tips. We got the cooking tips
Cooking
tonight.
tips. Go
Cooking
ahead.
tips tonight. Before we wrap the show up. Now, if you're trying to make some good black eyed peas and some greens, the key is you make sure you saute your bell peppers and your onions and all that good stuff, but you cook your greens in chicken broth. You cook them black eyed peas in chicken broth, and you can do your smoked turkey or your smoked sausage or whatever meat but the key is that chicken broth, or even doing the little chicken bouillon,
that sounds good,
the chicken
boy.
bouillon food
It was
cubes
just-
or whatever, and it's just so
She
savory.
used this good garlic
So
pepper
savory.
too. I was like, damn, what happened to all the garlic pepper? But she
Baby
went
said,
hard.
peace said, rest in peace, Tyrell.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Tyrell.
Yeah, for real. That's my brother.
That's your brother.
I kind of
That's my
figured when
brother.
I seen
Rest
it
in
on the
peace,
screen.
Tyrell, that baby.
Well,
Thank you, baby.
a safe and blessed move to you, my brother, and everybody that's on right now. I wish y'all a safe, blessed New Year.
Absolutely, we do. From Love and War Talk, your girl
Yeah.
Ebony
Love and War Talk.
Mose.
I am your girl, D-Light, and I just want to say, before Mr. E say what he gonna say to everybody, say, just be like, I'm Mr. E and this what you want to say. But anyways,
Well,
I'm
did we
D-Light.
ask you what your favorite show was too?
Oh, well, you know what? But then
No, that's okay because it was lit.
It was lit.
The
The
All of
one
them
that I
was
was talking about,
We got them
Yeah,
there
yeah,
though.
I
That
mean,
we
he
got
was
through the year.
nasty. He came on all nasty, just remembering that
It
good
was
stuff.
classic.
You know,
Oh,
and I
my
can't
God.
help it.
That was good.
I can't help it. My
Mama
thing is
didn't
that
live.
good, man.
Mama didn't live.
Anyway,
Mother has lived. It's mother has
Mother
lived.
Mother.
lived.
Mother has lived.
Mother has lived.
So, anyways, what was I gonna say?
Oh,
Dang.
Oh, I done
Oh,
jumped
you
in
messed me up.
But we started.
But
talking
anyways,
about
I just wanted to just tell everybody, just really, you know, I'm not just gonna jump out with a prayer, but I pray that the favor of God is on each and every one of you guys under the sound of my voice. If y'all listening to this podcast, right now, no matter what you're going through, it is not as my grandmother always says, nothing is as bad as it seems, even at its worst. I just wish everybody a successful 2019. Full of prosperity, okay?
Absolutely.
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name, we go.
Okay, in Jesus' name. All right, Mr. E, which that is our host, our other co-host, Mr. E.
Yeah, you know, Mr. E did it, you know. But I wanted to tag on to what D-Light was saying, that today is the first day of the rest of our lives. And it doesn't matter if it's New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, if it's March, April, September. Every day we get to start a new beginning, you know. Mm-hmm. And Love and War Talk is about loving each other. It's about unity. Yes, sometimes we laugh at controversy, but we use it to make us stronger. And at the end of the day, no matter what our religion is, it's about staying close to our Creator and recognizing that there's a force greater than us.
That's right. And seeking Him.
What's that, God, that we have a platform to do that.
Absolutely. You know, and it's just going to get bigger and better for our show.
Right.
And you know, so everybody out there, we've grown on YouTube. Follow us. Just look for Love and War Radio on YouTube.
And look for Love and War Talk on IG too. Follow that page. So we can start going live from there. Yeah, that's what I really want to start doing in 2019.
So, you know, follow us on IG, Love and War Talk, Love and War Talk Gmail. At Gmail, you can hit us up if you got a topic for a show. Yes. You want to be a guest, what you want to holler at us about, or what you want us to talk about on the show. Pretty much. Email us.
All right, y'all. Happy New Year's Eve.
Coming in 2019.
Exactly. There's a couple websites coming in 2019. Told you.
Stay tuned. Bigger and better things to everybody. Much love, Mr. E. Don't be packing all night. Get yourself some sleep. Y'all have a toast. Toast to everybody. Y'all have a great night. Thank y'all for watching Love and War Talk.
Be safe out there. We're going to be home. Safe. We was going to go to church.
We was
going to church, but we're going to have church at home. That's what we're going to be
sleep at midnight.
Exactly.
That's right.
I might be working.
West Coast, everybody worldwide. Love y'all.
All right.
Love y'all.
Love you too. Good night.
And the South.
All right. All right.
Look at that face.